Well, it's a good day for Frostpunk. Got a bunch of snow today, so I thought it would be nice to do a playthrough of just the main story, A New Home. Make sure this is set for default settings. And who doesn't like Frostpunk on a snowy weekend, right? I have played through a bunch, obviously, so I'll probably skip over this beginning video. I watched it a bunch. I won't spend the time either reading this stuff. I'll skim it, like from the stuff from the Outlands and stuff, just to make the best decision. Don't want to waste any time. I don't have to, just because I'm also recording this playthrough. So I'll try to keep that in mind when speeding up times and stuff. I'll try to have this be a quick playthrough. That being said, let's get started. So, let's see, I got wood. Coal. Let's see how much coal that is. That's 180 a day. I need 200. So let's put 5 guys on that. Let's see what the coal is. 240. So that's a little more than I need, at least for the first day. Let's see how some of this other stuff goes. Do I want 15 there? I don't know if I need 15. Maybe I'll just put 10 there. You don't really need too much metal in the beginning of the game. Yeah, I think that looks good, right? 2 full woods, plus some extra wood, 10 on steel, and 20 on coal. I got my coal, so yeah, I think that's good for my first day. That's everybody. Okay, so we also have to pick our first law. I always like to start with the shifts. I never use emergency shift because people could get injured using it. Yeah, they could die. But the extended shift, I really leverage that quite a bit. So I'm trying to get to that. That's my purpose for taking this route so early. But yeah, for sake of the playthrough, I'm gonna try and not have anyone die, right? I mean, that's a good goal to have. And I'm gonna try and do that the nicest way possible, right? So avoid any of the harsh laws or, buildings or, whatever. That could, just be kind of undesirable if you were living in this post-apocalyptic hole. So the first day, everyone's working, so there's nothing really to do this first day except for speed up time, which I did. Workers have a tendency to work last in their queue. So there's like this working priority that exists. It's not really anywhere in the game, but I just know from playthroughs that if you queue a building, like before a work shift starts, the workers will finish building that building before going to work, even if they're, 3 or 4 hours, 5 hours into the work day. They will just continue to build because that's what they started on before the work shift started. So because of that, and because I like to really maximize my work day, which I think is the right thing to do, I really watch when I build things. So like my first plan for this first day is to, right, so the whole work day just went on. I didn't build anything. Okay, now it's 1800. All the work shifts are over. So now I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Those are my 8 houses. I'm also going to build. Well, let's hit play because I want the houses to build first. Shelter is very, very important in this game, so I'm going to make sure all these workers coming back are queuing to these builds, and it looks like they are. I've already got one started going, so now I'm going to continue on with the builds that I want to do first. No roof over. I'll provide shelter for everybody, obviously. I'll be turning on the generator here momentarily as well. I'm going to build. This is the steel up here, and these 2 steel deposits are close together, so basically just planning for the future by putting this workshop way out here. This will be a working area, right? So eventually it'll have to be a steam hub here, producing heat for the area. So because these are all working facilities, they require heat just during the working hours. If I keep them all kind of clumped together, thought being I could have a steam hub and efficiently use that steam hub, right? And then keep this inner circle of things reserved for things that need heat all the time, right? Like a medical post or something that doesn't need heat all the time but is very important to have in the center is like your cookhouse, because a cookhouse, it's a workplace, so it only creates rations during the working hours. However, for people to eat, they physically walk to the cookhouse. So if you have your cookhouse way out here, even if it's heated during the day, if it's cold at night or if the path is cold, people will get sick. And it's very inefficient because you have people, you know, if they're going to eat before they go and build, they have to walk all the way out here, eat, then walk back, build. So having a lot of experience playing the game, you can see these things. But I mean, you got to give credit to 11-Bit Studios, because if you zoom in here, you could actually see the people. And it was just my first few playthroughs, you know, paying attention to those things that. You know, like watching the people, like, I'd be like, oh, what you building? And I'd see them walk out, you know, to go eat something, or they're like walking to go build, right? Like all these people, they're walking to go build these roads. That's what they're doing. And if you look, you know, the temperature, they're livable, so they're okay. They're not getting sick. But you know, in the future, when it's cold, these people are going to be freezing, and if they're wadding through snow and freezing temperatures, they're going to get sick. And all of that matters. At least I think it does. I try not to Google things because I consider that kind of cheating, so I like to just get better at the game by playing it. And it seems to me that if you have people walking back and forth in the cold, that they will get sick. Like, what made me notice it in previous playthroughs is having, like, my hunter huts, or my flying hunters, like, way out here, because, you know, if they're out hunting, they're not in that building, so the building doesn't need to be warm. But the walking to and from that building, because they have to walk to the building before taking off, if they're cold, they'll get sick. And it just seems to me that, you know, if you have everything warm and people are getting sick like crazy, or frostbite even, it's because they're wadding through the snow getting to their work location. Anyway, so long explanation, but just kind of talking through why we do what we do. I think, I don't know if I want to build just one of these or two in the beginning. That is a difficult decision to make. I think I'm going to build two. Tech is very important. have the resources. What else do I have to build this first night? Probably a cookhouse, right? Yes, 20 wood. Just short. Well, maybe I cancel this so I can build the cookhouse. I think I'm gonna, because my cookhouse, you know, could start working tomorrow. And I could always, you know, once I get some wood in the morning, I could always build a medical tent. I don't have any sick people right now, so it seems like that is the better thing to do. So for placement of the cookhouse, I'm actually going to put it back here. So like I was saying before, I want to keep this in the inner circle, even though it is a workplace. And I'm going to put it behind the stockpile. And that's because I know from, again, previous playthroughs, I'm going to go the faith route. And there's a church that has a radius that affects the hope of people living within its range. So I want to keep all my houses kind of clumped together, so that will limit the amount of churches that I'll need. I think they're called House of Prayers, actually. I mean, it's not that they're expensive or anything. It's really just about a space thing, because in logistics, I mean, we have a lot of land here, but it fills up quick, especially the circle around the generator. That's primo real estate. So we want to make sure we're using that as efficiently and effectively, right, as possible. Alright, so I definitely need 10 engineers for tomorrow. Laws done. Extended shift. So we'll assign that. Of course, people are going to hate it.
New law in the city.
Alright, I'm going to need 10 engineers for these buildings. Because of the extended shifts now, I could extended shift these wood piles. But I don't know if I want to do that. I don't have a lot left. Being fully manned, it's going to be 6. You can see there the potential is 6 wood every hour. So that means in about 10 hours, this wood pile is going to be gone. The standard workday is 10 hours. So both of these wood piles are good not to be overtime. Because if I overtime them, they're going to finish early, and then they'll have to walk to another workplace. It just seems kind of inefficient to have them walk to another workplace midday. So I'll just let them mine that nice and slow. But I do have the extended shift now, so let's see. I have 10 people doing coal. What's my coal look like? Okay, so I need more than 10 people. I could shift these to here. Put them all in the same place. What's my wood generation a day? 140? Wood is very important, but I mean, I need people for the cookhouse. I need more people for. I'm going to my health tent, medical post. All right, so I got 10 engineers for. Let me just put them in here. It says paused. I gotta pause this. Alright, so let's see what we have to tech. Now, I had a big storm coming in 2 days. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to prepare for that. I feel like I can't really even start. The only stuff that's gonna increase my generator output is after drawing boards. And if I make the houses better, yeah, that's also in drawing boards. So let's see if I even need it. It's gonna go down 2. So yeah, so I guess I will. Things will get chilly. which is a slight chance of falling ill. So I guess not critical, so I won't pay too much attention to that storm that's coming. I should probably focus on resources, so let's do that. Oh, right, I remember now. Yeah, faster gathering, that's obviously the first thing to get, right? I mean, resources are king. Put one worker in there. Got my 5 engineers saved. Let's see, about 14 workers in my coal. What does my coal do? Okay, so now I'm gaining a little bit. So that's good. I'm going to overtime both of my workshops, because again, I feel those are, I feel like the tech is very important, especially early on, right? When you're busting through all these things that you need so early, it's like, what don't you need this early? I do have some sick people. So I would like to start collecting wood earlier. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some math here. So we're gonna have one of these be overtime. It's getting 6 an hour, but they're gonna work with 6 to 2000. That's 6 plus 10 is 16 hours. So let me take away some people. Now I'm getting 4. So basically, I have to just do this math, right? So like 61 divided by 4. What's that? That's like 15. So it'll be 15 hours. But what do I got? I just said it was 60. Right. So I think that's good. About 4. So now if I overtime this, it'll be just about done right when it's 2000, which is good. And I'm starting to collect early, which is good, so I can build this medical tent as early as possible to start healing these sick people. Which is fine, because now I have 5 more people that I could put somewhere else. So now my work day is set up. I just have 3 overtimes, these 2 and then the wood. Maybe I want to overtime this steel. Could. I think I will. It's almost full. Actually, it will be full. So I'll make most efficient use out of my overtime. I don't need the coal. I think my coal is still good with 14. It is. Rocket and roll. Okay, 6 a.m. is almost here. Fast forward this a little bit and we'll... Oh, I don't have... Silly me. I don't have 5 engineers for my medical tent. I'll have to take them. From this coal pile. Once I build it. But I gotta have people on coal, so what am I gonna sacrifice? I'm probably gonna sacrifice my steel. It has to be. I think I can make that change. No, I cannot make that change midday because I'm gonna be building it. So that change needs to happen now, unfortunately. So, none. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put the 5 engineers here. Right. See, everything went smooth. Easy transition because nothing's being built. No one can eat, so no one's going to eat because of that change. And now when Yeah, I got 5 engineers here. Then I'll just pull off the steel. Looks, they'll be the ones that actually build it too, because I have no builders. So they'll be the ones that actually build the medical hut as well. Oh, wait a second. I took 5 from the wrong people. I lost 30 minutes on my overtime, so that may affect the math I did. Dang it. It's devil's in the details, right? Well, we'll see. See how it goes. All right, 19 wood. What's cost? Health 25. Yeah. Okay. I'll wait till 25.
Get to
25.
work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
So everyone's going to work, so that's fine. Because I want to start to build. People aren't working, so that is good that happened. Actually, when at the timing, because if I built this like at 7:30, then people would build it. But you can see how I removed the 5 engineers and now they're going to build, right? Yeah, because this is... well, yeah, I'll just leave it as overtime. Overtime, I've never had a problem with people like getting hurt or dying working overtime. It just raises discontent like permanently. It's like a permanent thing. And I've had them complain to the point where it's like, you know, okay, no overtime for the next 3 days. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I'll do what I can. So, you know, if and when that happens, I just give them the 3 days off with no overtime and then, you know, right back to working overtime. But again, not much to do during this day. Once this hut's done building, all of these engineers are going to go in there, so I won't be able to build anything during the day. Alright, now, I know they want me to hurry for the beacon, but the beacon does cost some resources, and getting the resources is really important early on. I want to really get my resource generation flowing, and I think I have the time to do that. You know, it's not like this down here, there's any timer here, so usually there is if it's time sensitive, at least to a degree. So that being said, I'm going to start with, I mean, wood is so critical. I'm going to start with the sawmill. Fast forward a little bit, let this medical post get done, and then I'm going to pop the engineers in there. They're going to eat now. Yep, because my rations are starting. That makes sense. See? So, because people haven't eaten in a couple days, as soon as there's food available, which now there is, because this is the first day where I'm actually processing my raw food, before they're going to work, right? It's during the work day, but they're not going yet. They're going to eat. And the same thing happens with building. If there's a build queued, they'll do that before going to work. So yeah, this place has no patience until, you know, it's staffed. It's okay. Alright, 4 overtimes. That's, I always keep track of my overtimes. Don't want them to get out of control. Wood crates depleted. Okay, so now I got 15 more people. Nothing's being built. I do want this wood crate to clear. What's happening with these workers? Carrying resources. Going to treatment. Oh, sick. Dismiss. Add. So now a healthy person should be going there. What's wrong with this? Treatment. Dismiss. Going to eat. Okay. Like I said, yeah, because those wood crates popped and there's food available, everyone's going to eat before they'll do anything else, before they'll go to work, before they'll wall I could build. I don't know what takes precedence, building or eating. But you could see how that becomes a problem when you change things midday. You always got to be careful. You got to be mindful of who's hungry. If you have any buildings queued, it becomes a lot to manage. Anyway, I'm going to add a couple people here. I just want to make sure. Oh no, these wood crates did finish. These wood crates won't finish. I only got a few more hours left. Yeah, so that doesn't matter. But I could add some people here. And, you know, people there. That's fine. Max that out. And I got 8 people. This is really just details. Because I have some sick, and because it's so close to the end of the day, and all of these people that left are going to go eat. They're not even going to work much. Because they have to walk all the way to the cookhouse, and then I believe the walk to work doesn't count towards my steel just depleted, doesn't count towards them not collecting. So as soon as they start walking to work, the building starts generating resources. I do remember that from previous playthroughs. So, but yeah, none of this stuff really matters. You could see that, you know, it's filled up, but guess what? Everyone's going to eat, or they're sick. So, matter of fact, if I take these 2 out and max it again, yeah, see, it replaced the 2 that were sick with people that were just going to eat. But it's already 1600. Day's almost over, but whatever. I mean, in the case I could mine a couple of free resources, I will. Sawmills are almost done. So I'll pause it. What am I gonna do next? Steel isn't very critical in the beginning of the game. I mean, a lot of these things, right, even for teching, it just costs wood. A lot of the initial buildings, I know, again, just from doing it, right, like the sawmill, it just costs 10 wood to build it. So you don't really need steel, so I'm going to hold off on the steelworks. I do have that storm coming, so I have one whole day. I train the drafting boards, which is going to hurt, because it's a lot of wood, but if I do that, maybe I can get the power in time? Or the bunkhouse? I can't even click on the bunkhouse, but I think the bunkhouse takes metal to build. This is a big decision, folks. I mean, and I gotta do the beacon too, so yikes. I got 1 day before the storm hits. Eight hours. I mean, even if I got the bunkhouses, I don't think I'd be able. I don't think I'd have the resources to do it. Storm is going to make it chilly, though. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try drawing boards. I know we still have to do the beacon, but, I mean, this storm is... I'm actually kind of surprised that they're throwing such a big storm early on in the game. Like... been slacking. Like, you know, how do you prepare for that? It's crazy. Okay. Alright, let me revisit my overtime. Yeah, those were okay. So the only 2 overtimes I still have are my workshops because the others were piles. Okay. Alright, yeah, Yeah, see, these never
Gather your
people,
tools.
those people
The
never even
shift
got
is
to
ending.
here. They were too busy eating, which is fine. I'll pause it, and I gotta get these sawmills up. Right, this is important. Sawmill. This would be a nice spot right here. Yeah, that's very convenient. What else do I have to build overnight? Probably a hunter's hut, huh? Oh, 20 wood, seriously? Oh. 1 wood for 1 wood. Alright, I'm gonna still build that. But if I get this going, I might be able to send out an expedition overnight, because these go out to collect resources overnight. But I don't want to have the road to get there. Oh man, okay, well it's just not happening, man. Just not happening. I have to go another day without raw food. I mean, I do have raw food to process tomorrow, so hopefully I can go another day. I'll have to, right? How's my coal? Still building on the coal. That's good. I do want to put 10 people in this sawmill, because it'll probably be more efficient than picking up from these piles. So that's 4. That'd be the 10 people for that. Anything else I want to build overnight? I guess not. I mean, I do have to start. Yeah, I could build a gathering post, actually. That's what I should do. I should get a gathering post by this coal. Because once this temperature drops, no one's going to be able to harvest or like from these piles without a gathering post. It'll be too cold. So I might as well start. Don't have enough wood for the shrine. That's alright, I'll get it in the morning. Walls, okay. Alright, so we went through the shifts. Now, a lot of these require you to build stuff, right? I like child shelters. This gives you a permanent bonus to hope as opposed to child labor. It seems like this is the not good thing to do, as far as like morals go. Cemetery, right, is probably better than the corpse disposal. Sustain life better than radical treatment. The fighting arena could hurt people. Could hurt people. So I don't ever really build that. And then yeah, food additives and soup are like both negative. So, but I don't want to commit myself to have to build anything. The child shelters and the cemetery got to build. So sustain life is just a free thing. Discontent will rise, but hope will rise too. And it's the nice thing to do, so we're going to do it.
New law. A new law has passed.
As far as this night goes, there's nothing really to do, so I'll speed up the time. Not going to have enough wood. Yeah. Not connected to the generator. In fact, these, I don't think they'll build those roads because of they're not connected, so I gotta do this first. Yeah, they'll build that. I'll just have to wait. But I am gonna max this out with people and then overtime it. So I should have 3. I do. Talk about efficiency, right? 0 wood. I feel like I've been aggressively pursuing wood. I mean, I've been, yeah. Still need more of it. Now, I went to drawing boards, so I'm gonna hope to get the bunkhouse. Let's see. I know it's gonna cost to upgrade all my tents. I think coal is still good. I don't have any workers to build, so even though I have the wood, it doesn't really matter. And I'm fine with still collecting from these piles because I won't be able to do so once it gets colder. But these buildings I will, like the sawmill, the gathering post. I mean, I would have. Whoa, sick. 2 in treatment. Those are workers. Okay, so watch this. General, -2. Here, workers. Dismiss, dismiss. Max out. Now, going to work. Everyone's sorry, so we're maxing out the sawmill. That's important because it's overtime and it's better, I think, than picking up from the ground. And these other 2 workers I have are just sick. So I'm saving up wood to hopefully tech to the bunkhouses for the storm. Hopefully I could tech it in time. Even if I tech it in time, I gotta upgrade all to bunkhouses. That's gonna be tough. Alright, so pause. I do have the wood. Yeah, it's gonna cost probably like 10 wood and 10 steel for each house. Let's do it. Where's the time on it? 8 hours. Oh, we definitely have 8 hours. Yeah, this might work. This might work. Alright, well I have no one to build. It's during the work day. So I'm just gonna speed up some time. The steel to upgrade 6 houses. No wait, I need 80. 8. I have 8 houses. That's 6. Yeah, 8. Will I have 80 wood? Yes, I think I will. Or 80 steel, I mean. Okay, so I should have enough steel then and wood to upgrade my 8 tents to bunkhouses, and that should make it so when it drops 2, it'll be livable. Here's the planning. I mean, we'll see what actually happens. But that's what's going to have to... Wood crates depleted. Alright, pause. I just put more there. I definitely need more wood. I'm going to need like 80 wood, maybe even more. to upgrade all these houses, which is fine. I got the sawmill working overtime. Okay, again, I don't want to commit myself to building anything, so I'm going to do extra rations for the ill. This just gives me an ability to speed up recovery if I feed people food in treatment centers. So I'll do that.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
I mean, I would love to have some extra resources to build a hunter's coal pile depleted. Pause. That was here. Okay. Well, let's do it. Let's put everybody on wood. Let's get as much wood as we can. Steel is looking good. We should have 80 by the end of the day. But yeah, if I can get enough wood to also build, I need 20 wood for the hunter's hut. Well, I need 15 people to operate it too. So, all right, the bunkhouse is done. Yikes! What's next? I won't need power because, in theory, all of the houses don't need any of this. Heaters. I need. My workplaces will go chilly. No, it drops 2. They'll go cold. That's not good. I need heaters. Man, I am never gonna get this beacon up. I don't even think I'll get the heaters up. 7 hours. We'll see. Sick people are the worst. They just sit in medical huts, you lose efficiency, so I'm trying hard not to have anyone get sick. That's why I've been delaying the beacon. That's why I went for the bunkhouse, right? Just because of the storm. Ooh, I could pause it and see exactly what it costs for this upgrade now. 12 wood. Man, tents cost 10 wood. So that's 22 wood and 12 steel. It's only 20 to build it brand new. That's lame. Okay. Well, that means I need 12 wood times 8. Yikes, what's 12 times 8? Math is hard. 96 wood to upgrade all my houses. Well, that should happen. But I'll need another 20 to build the hunters. And that's going to be 116. So the real question is, will I have 116? I think I will. This is going up pretty quick. Yeah. I'm going to have 116. I may even have some extra to build this road. I'd love to get a gathering post here, but that's probably not going to happen.
Finish your labors, people.
116.
The workday is up.
Workday's over. Now I can start building stuff. People are going to go homeless when I upgrade these houses. Unfortunately. That is just... I have 116. But I still have 2 hours for this overtime. Okay, I'm just thinking if I also make the hunter's hut, will I have enough wood to build the road to get to it? And I believe that answer is yes. So yeah, I'm gonna build this. And I'm purposefully building this hunter's hut first. because I want the workers to start going there right away. And I want them to build this because I could put people in here and hopefully get a hunt in overnight. But now that that's done, I will start queuing bunkhouses. I think I'm only going to do like 3 at a time so everybody doesn't go homeless. It takes some time for these buildings to happen anyway, so... yeah, sure. I'll get some extra workers once the overtime ends. Speed it up a little bit. Build. It's gonna get cold. Okay. People from our convoy. Oh, that's because I finished the hunters. Pause. Oh yeah, now it's telling me to build a beacon. I knew that was important to do. Maybe I was just getting ahead of myself. It's been a while since I've played this. Okay. So I want to put people in this hunter's hut instantly. All of these people on the outskirts here cannot do anything because of the storm that's coming. So there's my people. Got some that are going to eat. That's fine. I hope they'll still go on the hunt after they're done eating. Definitely going to need 10 people in there. Let's see. Yeah, the coal production is good with that. So that's fine. I don't even need to overtime it. It's just regular. Still keep those all overtimed. Come on. Go on your hunt. This person doesn't have any shelter for the night. It will be forced. They're going to get houses. Just as soon as they build them. Now, actually, hold on. I have 14 extra people during the day that actually have nothing to do. That's a problem. I should have one more gathering post somewhere. But I don't have enough wood to build it. So, good talk. Doesn't matter. These people will do nothing. Man, they did not finish those two houses. Now they're going. Get one go hunt. Heaters are done. Okay, thank you. I have no way to collect steel right now. That's an issue. I had to build something over here, right? There's lots of stuff over here still. Yikes. I'm kind of thinking I should get the beacon up now. I mean, there's plenty of other stuff to get, but I feel nothing is as critical. Now that I have the heaters for my workplaces and the bunkhouses for the center, no one should get sick, at least in theory, for this storm. Yeah, I gotta get the beacon up. I mean, the beacon is it's nice to get it. Oh, I don't have enough wood. Oh my god. Well, alright, they're working on it. Just the overtime. 10 wood. Okay, so beacon.
Wrap up well. Frost is here.
Okay, so this needs to be. I do have some chilly working environments. So I have to turn some heaters on, but I expected that. Some are still going to be chilly,
Work
even with the
time.
heaters on.
Get back to work.
Let's see how my coal is. Still gaining. That's amazing. These houses are good. That's important. Okay, now I have 14 people not doing anything, so I could build during the day. No one's eating or anything, so I got nothing to worry about, so let's get cracking on this. Now this is going to give me some sick people, right? Because people are going to be walking out here in the very cold and then building in the cold. So I'm probably going to end up, but it's all right. I mean, I got some room. Let's I got some room in metal post. Let's just I mean, once they're done building this, I'm just gonna put them right in the building, because it's during the work day, right? That's why I'm doing this. The ones that don't get sick, building, that is. And it needs to be too, because I'm just thinking the beacon. That takes 35 steel to build, and I only have 9. So this is where I'm getting my steel. Once they're done building it, let's go. Was. Okay. What do I need? Hunter's gear? How's my food looking? Yikes. Medical post. I think I'm gonna go for the hunter's gear. I was thinking about going for the steelworks, but now I'm getting the steel from here, so so I was hoping to get the person that wants to work in this building instead of these guys going to eat. But it's not really working out that way. Well, no one got sick from building. That's good. Okay, I am amassing some extra wood. I have to save my steel. Workers are obviously an issue, so there's actually not really... Well, you know what? Before I decide to build anything, I want this thing to get to 100%. I don't want anyone after they go eat to start building, right? Because that's what they do. Okay, so now everyone's working. Good. So hopefully I get enough steel in time. But I'm thinking another sawmill will do. Oh, this is a nice little nook in here. It's beautiful. I got 5 people to build it during the day. Sometimes roads are a little funny, so like I wanna, like I think if I build a road here, it'll interfere with this. I mean, I don't know. Well, I got all my workers busy anyway with this road, and so. Shift is almost done. Technology tree. Fantastic. How's my steel? 50. What do I collect? About 2 an hour. If I overtime it. Well, steel is going to become an issue. Maybe I should. It's time to get the steelworks. I think it is. Is nothing else is really a necessity.
End of shift. Go rest all
Pause it. I'm going to put another hunter's hut here. So I'm actually going to place it just so I know where to build the road. I'm going to go out a little bit for this future wall drill, which I think I have to. I just think this looks like it's in there, so I'm going to go out 1 and then come over. It's kind of cool. Lined up perfectly with the corner. So that's that. And now this I can just cancel. Because I don't... I mean, do I put that there? I don't have enough people. I'm going to say no. I'd rather have the wood. Steel is killing me. So I'm gonna overtime this building. Oh no, I should have overtimed it before the thing ended. Because now guess what? All of these workers are, you guessed it, building. Alright, that'll be just a regular shift. I'll overtime it tomorrow. I could have got an extra 2 hours out of the building. But again, I mean, there's so much to manage. Hopefully, small mistakes like that don't cost me too bad. What was the beacon again? 35 steel? Man, that's a lot of steel. Okay, so I'm going to overtime this building. Let's think. Is there anything else I want to build? While I have food and people to do so. How's this coal supply looking? How's my economy looking? Coal economy is good. I mean, eventually I'm going to have to get a gathering station out here. 11 steel. You know, it's not even worth a gathering station. Maybe I'll just, once it warms up, I'll just send some people there. But this is definitely going to need a gathering station. So maybe I can get working on that with this extra wood that I have. Could build a road maybe just straight across to here. I think the coal mine isn't. This coal mine is in the way. Come down one, then. Yeah, I'll have to come down to here. To where it needs to be. Well, it's not terrible. Not really needed right now, though, is it? Not really. Still plenty of coal left in these piles. Maybe I'll wait. I don't know. Yeah. It's probably for the best anyway. If I build a big long road like that plus a gathering station, people are going to be working out in this very cold environment, so it is probably for the better. Nothing else to build. I'm just gonna fast forward. Yeah, I mean, I can't even put people in this sawmill, right? I can't. I don't got the people. It's triage. Oh, quarter patients will die instantly. Okay, let's not do that. I don't think there's anything left for me to make law without committing myself to building something, unfortunately. Cemetery costs 10 wood, child shelter costs 20 wood and 5 steel. Hope will rise slightly, child centers hope will rise. And I get the permanent hope. Maybe I should go with the child shelters then. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the thing to do. I was just looking to see where to build them. Child shelters.
Hear me, hear me.
I'll have a few days to
In the
build.
city.
So, certainly not spending any steel until I get that beacon built. And this is overtime, so fast as possible. Could speed it up though. I do have 4 extra people. This is cold, so I'd have to run a heater, but that would give me extra wood. But then I wouldn't be able to build during the day. And I need to build during the day because I'm going to build the beacon. And I'll get that steel hopefully before the regular work shift starts. So yeah, there's really no point because I'm not going to overtime this building with 4 people, so there's no point even putting anybody in there. I'll just let these 4 people do nothing until I have how much? 35 steel. Hopefully it goes quick. Yikes, what is happening? In treatment. Yikes. 50%. Going to eat. That's not bad. Make sure my heat's good. This is cold. I gotta be on. Alright, waiting for 35 steel. I maxed out my capacity too for sick. Again, don't really know how. Well, they are working in chilly conditions. Alright, steelworks. Doesn't really matter. Huh. Oh, it's only 25 wood to build the steelworks. They built that. It's on the horizon. I was supposed to get warmer, so that's fine. I've got to worry about heater homes. Definitely not the steam and then more scouts. I mean, I don't have people, so that would kind of be silly. Sauna upgrade. What's that? More wood. I mean, more wood would be fantastic. And it would mean that I wouldn't. Yeah. Wouldn't need people. It's just... Oh, wait, it's steel. Dang it. I'd like to do an upgrade that doesn't cost steel if I can. Steam hub. I can do that. More scouts. That's just 20 wood. More scouts it is. I do not need the steam hub for anything. I mean, I don't need more scouts either, but at least once I get more people, I can just send out one party instantly. That steam hub's gonna be useless. Once it gets warmer, all these will be livable. No, it's still good. It's not even overtimed. Okay. This is 100%. Eating. It's 11 o'clock. Get to work. Jeez. Alright, well, I'm going to fast forward it until 35 steel. Before the end of the day, we'll get 2.2 an hour. Yikes. Look at all this wood I got. Man. Actually, where am I going to build? Beacon over here somewhere. I could still build the road out there. No, it's 1 metal away. Let's just see. Cammon. Cammon. There it is, 35. Okay, pause. Where's the beacon? Well, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Those trees are, range anyway. Build the beacon there. I'm only gonna have 4 people going out there to build in this frigid weather. But, oh well. And then I think I'm just doing this to see. Yeah, so I can't build anything back behind this ring. So because of that, I'm gonna build a road in the back. It's yellow. Oh, probably because it's not touching anything. Build the road here first. Not really sure where this. Oh, you know what? I can see where it's going to end. Resources, steelworks. Oh, it's going to destroy resources. The trees. Collecting. Those won't. But I just want to know where it ends. Okay, we're going to eyeball it. It looks to be halfway through the sawmill. So right about here. Actually, what I can do. Let's try that. Can't even see the road. I mean, good enough for government's work, right? And then we go up here till we can't go anymore, and then you know, I think that destroyed the trees. I didn't think roads destroyed trees. Well, maybe, I don't know. I missed it if it did. Oh well. Well, I got 4 workers they're probably all sick, so wouldn't be surprised if no one builds anything tonight. I'm just gonna press the fast forward button, see what happens. I do have very little steel. Steam hub, that's just wood.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Sick absences in these workshops. I hate seeing that. That's because I don't have people. Alright, yeah, we're gonna do the medic apprentices. Yeah, I remember this one. Children will help in medical facilities. That's very useful.
New law. A new law has passed.
I only have 15 kids. So it's just one child shelter. Might as well get that built. Got the steel now. I'm gonna need 5 workers. I think I'm gonna take it from my coal. My coal is doing good. Yeah, I am. Those 5 workers are gonna be for the outpost team, or the scouts, sorry. Once my beacon's done. Is there anything else I could build? No, I mean, I don't have people, so I'm not going to bother with this giant road. Like I said, the giant road, the gathering post, that's all they're all gonna get sick. I'm already maxed out. You know what I will do? Just for planning's sake, I'll build a medical post. Definitely gonna need that. Might as well have it handy. Beacon built. I mean, I feel, not that I know, but I feel that I built that beacon on the late side. I feel like in previous playthroughs, I like kind of go straight for the beacon, which is good because you do get resources and people out here in the all right, yeah, that's the Lost Expedition. So yeah, like I'm pretty sure that first place is people. So if you get the beacon up quickly and you send the scouts there, you get like this influx of workers, right? And really helps. But I guess the off thing is, well, if you have those workers, well, you need buildings to put them in, right? Which, I mean, I guess I could do, but that would require additional resources, and I needed to build the bunkhouses for the storm, so... yeah, I mean, there's... I'm sure lots of different orders you could do, right? They'll all get to the same place, but... in my past playthroughs, I feel like I've built the beacon earlier. So this would be kind of neat because it's gonna kind of change the rest of the game. I'm getting to the, the Frostland, the Outlands, whatever you want to call it, kind of at least what I can consider maybe like 1 or 2 days later. So yeah, so them building this road in the beacon, that's what did this, right? Because it's in the middle of the night and I got generated, like, this is fine. So, but you can see it, right? These people are probably still out here somewhere because they were just building. Now they're coming back. It's these guys. Going on, going in. But you can see they cut across the snow here. So, yeah. That's why they got sick. And I do have engineers. I could put in that second thing, but I'd have to take them out of my workshops. Well, sick people are a cancer, so. I feel like it's better to have people in the medical posts than check up quickly. I will get a big influx of people once I hit this first place. I do remember that. Alright, lost expedition. So yeah, numerous tents, people moving about. So yeah. It's only for maybe another half day. Guess I can speed it up. Not gonna do anything. It's like food's becoming an issue. Food will definitely be an issue once I get more people. Well, that's nice. Warmth. 3 days. That's what I like to see. Alright, let's revisit my heaters. So I guess it's all good. Not even there, so that's fine. Alright, so my heaters are in good standing. I have no people to build during the day, so there's really nothing to do here. I'd love to have this not be a sick person, but it is what it is. Pause it. Go here. Survivors. We're always going to escort, because if you just send them, you risk them dying. And I don't, even though I could, maybe get lucky or play with saves and loads, I'm not going to do any of that stuff. That stuff I think is kind of like cheating, because you're removing that chance, right? So I'm just going to always escort in an attempt to save everybody we can save in this playthrough. Alright, that being said, what is next to... Oh, I think it's going to be the sawmill upgrade, right? More wood. I already have the steelworks, I just have more people. So, food is set to be good. That medical post upgrade, though. Yeah, that would be more important than... Because I am producing wood, so... And my medical is kind of an issue. Alright. Again, no people for 4.5 hours, so I'm just going to speed this up. Speed it up faster. Child shelter. It was the right thing to do, for sure. Thank you. Permanent modifier of hope. Every child is in a shelter, so as long as I maintain that permanent hope bonus, and we're doing pretty good on the hope. This is nice. And all this discontent is just for my overtime work, so looking good. Oh, wait a minute, pause. is I'm getting 4 children in this first group. I'm getting another child shelter to house them. It doesn't matter. I can't build it before they get here anyway. But I'm gonna lose this once they land. Because it's alright, they landed, pausing. Let's send them back out. Now I probably lost my bonus. Yeah, see, permanent bonus is gone now. But I'll get that back. Not a big deal. Because it's so late in the workday, and I'm guessing all these people, they're gonna go eat. Again, just from experience. I'm not going to bother filling my workstations. With one exception. This sick guy. I'm going to try it. Going to eat. Yeah, see? So it pulled someone from the expedition that just landed, but he's going to eat first. Alright, well, it was in vain. I'm gonna do that with all of these, actually. I know I said I wasn't gonna, but it'll just prep me for the next day anyway, because these people that are sick absences, they'll, like, never become not sick absences. Yeah, going to eat. Going to eat, right? Yeah. Okay. But for tonight, what I am gonna do is build. Food's an issue. Definitely need another hunter hut. We know we're putting it. We're putting it right there. Doesn't look like 2's gonna fit in there, so I'll probably just continue to build out here. Tech. Another workshop. Most definitely. Like having a lot of those. I think I'm just gonna leave that space, like, I feel like it's just gonna jack up my whole. Actually, I should build here, because that's in line with this. How's the spacing? I am probably gonna put hunters' huts all along here. Oh, but this doesn't matter anyway, because this isn't even a permanent structure. So is it stretching it? Doesn't look stretched. Actually, it does look a little stretched. But not enough to care. I mean, this is going to be 10, this is going to be 15. I'm only gonna build one. No, that's funny. They had jobs before they actually even got here. We will look for the others. Oh, I can build houses too. Almost wasn't thinking. Kind of forgot about that. I'm glad I only built one hunter's hut, because I definitely have to get these, or at least one steelworks up. Because the steel is just, yeah, it's almost empty, actually. Glad I remembered that. Yeah, so at the end of the day, I won't have enough. Matter of fact, I probably should have built this workshop. I could have saved, what, 5 steel? does a bunkhouse take to build? 10 steel. I mean, I got plenty of wood. I can just build tents. I think I kind of lucked out with the spacing on this. Remember how I was saying, you know, when you fill the space? But that looks to be pretty good. Let me test it. Yeah. I think I got lucky on that. I gotta build 4. So there they are. I don't know what the tents are gonna be with this weather. Bunkhouses are comfortable, so my tents out here might be...
Gather your tools.
Yeah, if they're chilly now, I think they will be livable. That actually works out. Because I don't really have the steel to build bunkhouses right now. I mean, in theory, I can, like, turn off the generator. Maybe. But I'm not gonna do that. I'd probably get all mad if I did. Steel wreckage depleted. Yep. So now we're just all focusing on the wood. Works out because I have this sawmill all raring to go. Medical post. Good. I do have a little bit of steel. Now maybe the sawmill upgrade. Yeah. Come on, people, build. I made a mistake actually because I noticed the homeless. I should have built these houses first. Well, it looks like they're doing it anyway. I thought I built these first, or like clicked to build them first, but it looks like they prioritized the houses. I mean, that's good. I wanted them to do that. All right, let's see. Yeah, the tents are chilly. Well, that's unfortunate. Hunger is becoming an issue. I did build this hut here, which I plan to populate instantly. Yeah, that's good. Only 2 a.m., so they'll still hunt overnight. Fantastic. I mean, if food's already like this, I should build another one even. I just don't think I'm gonna have people for it. I think tactics reduces people, if I remember right. It is warmer as warmest as it's going to be. So now is the time. Do I want to do it overnight? I don't know. I think I do. Yeah, I do. This is a risk. I'm going to build that road I was talking about building. Can't build it here, right? Yeah, it's in the way. I gotta do something like this. Yeah, I'm gonna risk doing this. I hope it will be finished. I can't build gathering post. One steel, just one. Dang it. Well, I can get the road built. I guess I could start planning for next day's work day. Definitely maxing this out. What am I going to need? Well, I want to put my 5 people back in here. Let me pause it. It's getting close. Put this back to OT. Alright, so I get 2 overtime. I have 11 people. Looks like the steel mill is going to be a bit of a mix. Definitely going to overtime it. I still can't feel this sawmill. What do I got? There's 5 overtimes. That's the 2 workplaces. This is sawmill. The metal and this does not need to be overtimed. Actually, wait, if I pause this, what does it collect? It's not telling me what it collects. An hour. Oh, probably because it's inactive. Okay. Sawmill's chilly, and this is livable. Alright, that's fine. I'll just take these people from there and put them in the sawmill when it's done. I was gonna put them in the sawmill like half, you know, and then just leave enough here to consume this pile by the end of the next work day, but not much value in that, considering the alternative of just swapping midday. Of course, there's going to be a lot of these shenanigans building because of this road. Didn't happen in time. See, I knew it was going to be a risk. It's too close. They had to walk so far out to build it. Look at them.
The work shift starts.
It's okay. Not a terrible amount of inefficiency. What is next? Care house. New. Maybe a cemetery? Rise slightly. Let's do a cemetery.
Listen,
Oh yeah,
everyone.
squat.
New law is signed.
It's always nice picking things that, you know, give you a hope bonus. Like, I don't plan on anyone dying, but making it a law, if it gives people hope, it's worth it. Wow, there's a lot of absences. Man. You know, when this wood pile's done, actually, steel is more important than wood. So what do I need over here? What do I get? Need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get more workers. That's how it's done, folks. Now those other people, now it's, 4 an hour. Thank you. I honestly don't think it matters, but if those sick people recover, they could go to work in there when they feel better. Cemetery. My food is not good, my coal is good. How are these piles looking? Oof, oof, wait, oh, that's funny. One just depleted. Okay, well, tomorrow is the day then to get that other gathering post up. I only have one person not doing anything. So, sawmill upgrade. That's very good. Range. I could start pursuing that point because it is going to get colder. These are chilly. So, range is where it's at. I mean, I'm going to upgrade that outer ring to bunkhouses once my steel starts coming in, but with it dropping a level, gotta think too, you know, it drops a level and all these are gonna get chilly. This is gonna get cold. If I had a steam hub here, it's only 3 an hour to run a steam hub, 3 coal an hour. These heaters are 1 coal an hour, so it's more efficient to run 1 hub than 4 heaters. And I got 2 heaters already cooking over here, so yeah. But I mean, that's why I did this clump here, right? Because it's a good spot for a hub in the future. It's very efficient doing it that way. Nice 3 shelter. This just looks like a resource grab. So we'll take those resources and press on. You know what? I was just thinking, I train for more scouts, but I just don't have the people. It might be really nice. I wonder if I could send sick people. I'm gonna try it. Because if you dismiss people, right, these are all sick, they go back in my queue. For people here, unemployed. Now I have 5 people. I have plenty of wood. 5 citizens. I have 5 citizens. Oh no, I got 3. 2 are engineers. This is hard. Just need 1 worker. Pull it from there. Man, I think it's gonna work. I mean, I feel kind of bad about that. I wonder if that takes them out of my sick queue. Then I won't even have to treat them. To the gloomy cave. I should have paid attention to see what happened to my sick queue for future reference. But I mean, yeah, it didn't hurt my workplaces any. So I thought I had 6, which means it just put 4 from getting. Maybe they're just out there sick. Out in the. They're not going to get treated. I don't know. No clue. But either way, I'm going to remember that. That was a handy little sneaky thing to do. Coal pile depleted, gathered, post gone. Okay, so. Well, I have the steel now. Now, what am I doing? I gotta take people out of here. Silly. Oh god. It's a mistake. They were just in there doing nothing. They could have been building. Still got this metal pile down here. That's right, I was gonna put people there. I gotta do that before the temperature drops. I don't want to have to build a road and a gathering post way out here in the middle of nowhere. And once it gets so cold, I won't be able to get this off the map without doing that. So I have to remember to do that. The 12 people that aren't doing anything, they're just building, so whatever, that's fine.
Workday ends. It's time off.
Workday being so close to finishing, it wasn't worth putting them on a place to work. Okay, generator range. No, yeah, see, it automatically went to 2. Do I want that to happen? I'm going to say no. I do not. I'm going to leave it at 1. Workday is over. I do have some metal, which is nice. Metal's still coming in. So I'm going to just upgrade these houses. Or I could just build new houses, actually, because I have extra wood. And then they won't go homeless, at least they'll be in a home. So I'm going to do that. I'll have enough steel to build cold homes. You'll have to start heating 4 cold homes within 24 hours and keep them heated for 2 days. I will do that. I will do that. Yeah, see, they get all pissy when, I mean, it's just chilly. But, yeah, honestly, a problem. Well, definitely got to put the people in here, so hopefully they are all not sick. Good, they're all building, that means they're not sick, so that'll be good for tomorrow. Let's look at my coal. Okay, my coal is good now with that. Okay. Yeah, it's 2000. Oh, what did I do? Something finished teching and I didn't pick something. Dang it. Looks good. Coal mining. It's might take 10 nods. I'm gonna take steel, isn't it? Coal thumper. I never really. There was a couple playthroughs I used the coal thumper, but I really don't like it. I feel like it takes a lot of people. You gotta like place down the coal thumper, and then it like brings up coal. Then you do gathering posts, which have like crappy heating insulation. They're like such a pain. Coal mining is where I've had my success. Of course, the ball drill. But I don't have the steel. I won't have the steel. It's past overtime hours. So is there anything I could upgrade for just 5? Wow, there isn't. Okay. Well, no overtime then for these locations. That's good. My discontent was a little high because of the cold homes. People are hungry too. What is happening with this? Going to eat. Okay. I don't think there's anything I can really do tonight. As far as, I mean, just consuming wood. I mean, I guess I could prep. I mean, I could prep another sawmill. The sawmill is about to go out. There's lots of trees right here. More trees over here. I do have a road that's pretty close. Maybe I should put a plan for a sawmill over here. Let's see. Resources, sawmill. Yeah, it's a pretty nice spot. I've been playing a while, and this video's been going a while. I may take a break soon. I want to save. It's always hard to stop because there's like things that you like need to remember when you inevitably pick up the game again. You like kind of lose your train of thought. It's always a challenge. I'm only 3 sick. I can actually take. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, see, because my 6 just piling up anyway. I was gonna empty a tent because it wasn't being used, but automaton. All right, this is. You get the automaton or you dismantle it. Well, I think automatons in the future only cost 1 steam core, so I'm actually going to dismantle it. I think it'll give me an extra steam core and some metal early in the game, which would be very useful. Yeah, I'm willing to sacrifice not having the capability to, gather with the automaton in the city. Until I get a factory up and going, that is. Oh, yikes. Okay. What's going on here? Deserted bridge. Oh, yeah, they're upset about that. Well, some hope. And what is this? Long hours of toil. Right. Okay, so this is regular shifts everywhere for 3 days. Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta give them what they want. I mean, we don't, but I don't want anyone to get hurt or, well, hurt I don't really care about, but dying I care about. I don't want anyone to die working a overtime shift. Looks like my law is popped. It's really just between ceremony and funerals, which, again, no one's gonna die. No one's gonna die, so I don't think that'll give me anything. Or the care house. Hope will rise slightly if I start building those. Don't really want to build anything right now. It's probably gonna take steel too. Yeah, maybe I'll just pick the funerals. It seems like the nice thing to do, right? So even though I don't plan to have anyone die and signing this law doesn't give anyone hope or whatever, again, I want to, for the playthrough, I want to do like the right thing. So I'm going to sign this.
Hear me, hear me. New law in
I mean,
the
I don't
city.
know if those kinds of laws, even though it doesn't say you get any positives, if it changes like the things that happen in the background, right? Like people's behavior or whatever. So, like I said, I try not to Google anything. As far as like game mechanics, because I kind of consider that cheating. Like I only like to bring the knowledge that I've learned in game to a game. It's just I feel like it's a more authentic way of playing it. But anyway, enough about that. This is about Frostpunk, not about the philosophy of moral gaming. That said, I do think I'm going to stop. So I feel like this is a pretty decent place to stop. It would be nice if I could just get this house built. There's a lot going on over here. But I think I could remember that because it tells me, right? Like, I've got to make homes livable, so I'll know to build that. Yeah, the cemetery. I got 2 days to build that, so I'm saving up my make homes livable. I have 13 hours to do that. This was giving me 4 steel an hour. You know what? I'm not gonna change. I was thinking about maybe teching something because it costs 10 steel. Well, let's see. Let's do the math. That's what this game's all about, isn't it? So it's gonna take me 1 hour to get 10 steel because I have 6. So everyone's starting at 8 a.m. So 9 a.m. I could start teching something. A bunkhouse costs 10 steel, so that's going to take 3 hours. So basically after 4 hours after my start day, so at noon, I'll be able to build a bunkhouse. And then the time it takes to build that bunkhouse is maybe a few hours, so like, I don't know, 1,500? Make home, I have 13 hours. But it'll be during the workday. I only have 2 people. So that house may not build till the end of the workday. 12 hours. Oh, this is gonna be close. Yeah, I am not teching anything. Only because I have 2 people. I mean, I could pull more. I could pull these 5 workers. Oh. Do I risk it? I feel like it's not worth risking. It's like 6 hours till noon. That gives me like 7 hours to build a house with 7 people. That's gonna be close. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's not worth risking. I mean, it could happen, but all I have to do is sacrifice like maybe half a day of teching.
Time to earn your bread.
Pause. Man, this is pretty critical. Well, it's dinner time and I really need to go. I wanted to go before, but this game just sucks you back in. So before anything, I think I'm just going to pause here. So let me run a save. Feb 2024. It's 2025, not 2024. Save. Okay. And then, alright, so I'm on day 8. 8:42. Pick this back up some other time.